gonna say we never really talked much about where we think Russell Wilson should go. We just kind of talked about him in the Raiders situation. So I think we should make our bold predictions. If he were to go somewhere, let's each pick a team he's going to go to. Yeah, and whoever's right, if one of us is right, hosts the next episode after that happens.
Okay, fair enough. I like that. I also think we need to say, like, he needs to, like, this team needs to trade for him and why, so as well. Add that aspect to it, and I'm okay with that. I think that'd be a great idea. So, who wants to go first here? I'm okay with whatever.
You can go.
Okay. As far as Russell Wilson goes, I think there's a plethora of teams that are really good scenarios. I don't like the Bears. The Raiders are interesting. The Saints are going to have to cut everybody in order to make that happen, and I don't think that's going to happen. So that kind of cuts down two teams between the Cowboys and the Raiders for me. I think the Cowboys would be foolish not to bring back Dak Prescott. But, I mean, if Russell Wilson's on the board there, I mean, that's great. They've had some offensive line troubles and injuries. So at the end of the day, I think that when it comes down to it, and it pertains to Russell Wilson, drum roll, man, I think the Cowboys have to make a play for this guy. If they're not 110% sold on Dak Prescott, if they're not going to re-sign this man, go after Russell Wilson. If you are, it is blasphemous that the Cowboys have let this last this long. They franchise tagged him last year. The Cowboys, if you're not serious about Dak Prescott, stop wasting everybody's time. Or maybe see if you can assign Dak to an extension, then trade him for Russell Wilson. Whatever. It doesn't matter to me. But stop wasting everybody's time. He's a vastly disrespected and underrated quarterback. But if there's any team between the Raiders, again, I already stated I don't think the Raiders should go after him. I think that the Cowboys are a team that, with the weapons they have, the offensive line they have, because, I mean, let's be real. Russell Wilson hasn't had a good offensive line. Garrett said it. He hasn't had a good offensive line in a while, and then their average offensive line has been awful. So I think that at the end of the day, with the way that the offensive line is shaped in Dallas, the running game they got, the receivers and everything, and a defense that's middle of the pack needs some work, but I mean it's better than the Seahawks defense, which I think was number 32 in terms of pass defense. So the Cowboys have to make a play for Russell Wilson.
I like it.
That's it. All right, who's next? Garrett, go ahead, my man.
Well, if I had to be honest with you, I think he remains in Seattle. I don't think the Raiders go for him. The Saints are the worst cap team in the league. Mm-hmm. I have no idea what Jerry Jones is going to do because of Dak Prescott. Mm-hmm. And it looks like the Bears want to move on from Mitchell Trubisky and Nick Foles already. So I would say it's got to be the Bears or the Cowboys. I'll go with the Bears just to make it interesting because he already took the Cowboys. But yeah, if I put my money on where he actually stays, it'll be with Seattle, but it wouldn't shock me if the Bears did something stupid to try to bring him in. I don't see Jerry Jones throwing first-round picks for him. Mm-hmm. I see the Bears. The Bears will throw first-round picks away like nothing. So, if I had to guess, I would say Bears. Mm-hmm. But then, he's going to lose Allen Robinson to the Raiders. So,
yeah.
Tristan, finish it off, my man.
I was going to say Chicago is one of the teams I'd probably prefer to see him go to. If I had to put money on anything, he's obviously, I think, not going to go anywhere. I think he'll stay in Seattle. But, like you said, the Cowboys, I think it's pretty obvious Jerry Jones isn't sold on Dak Prescott, or else he would have given him a contract 2 years ago probably. I think Miami's interesting. Their defense is very good. They're starting to come into their own, top 5 defense. Very good defense. Their offense has pieces. Tua's not proven yet. I feel like they could trade Tua and maybe a couple other lower picks and probably get Wilson because I think Tua still has a lot of value. Miami, and another team I'd like to see him play is the New York Giants. I don't think it would happen, but I feel like they have the offensive firepower to be a very good offense minus Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones, you can't put him over the top, no matter how good he plays.
I love it so
But
much.
If Russell Wilson,
I love
What?
all Daniel Jones slander in this group. I love all of it.
I like Danny Dimes, but if they were to get Russell Wilson, I just feel like that offense would be so good. If they improve if they work on their offensive line, don't even worry about getting weapons. You have all the weapons you need. Just work out the offensive line and get Russell Wilson, and I think they're automatically playoff contenders. I think this team's already going to be better going into Joe Judge's second season. But if I had to put my money on a team besides Seattle, I'm going to go with the New York Giants. I think it could happen.
That's that's an astute observation and a good take. I didn't even think that. I was thinking maybe teams like the 49ers. I didn't know how they would kind of fare. I felt like they want to trade for Kirk Cousins.
I can't wait to get into this part.
Yeah, I don't know. I think there's just so many teams that really could take a chance on it. Like I really don't know. Like because at the end of the day, yes, the Cowboys are like Jerry doesn't like to trade away first round draft picks. I don't know. Like I just think it'd be interesting when you consider all the different places that. All the different teams, NFL teams that could really use, or just like barely, like if Russell Wilson would put just about any team over the top, other than maybe other than the Chiefs and the Bills. I think two of the better quarterbacks, and of course the Packers.
The Broncos would be pretty interesting. Denver.
Ooh,
Can we stop with anybody wanting to play for that organization? Sorry to stop myself from saying some other words. But, dude, I'm so sick and tired of seeing Bronco people being like, we're getting Deshaun Watson. That dude would rather play for the Jets
Probably.
than play for the Broncos. You idiots. Stop it. Also, for any Bronco fan that watches this, I'm going to tell you this right now. Even if you guys had Deshaun Watson, you would still be the bottom team in the AFC West. Your team is not that good. Stop pretending like you're going to be a Super Bowl contender just because of a quarterback. Relax and just enjoy going 0-6 for the next couple of years. Thank you. So tired of seeing that garbage on my timeline. Of Deshaun Watson and Broncos gear. Gag me, please. God.
That won't happen.
Yeah.
No, I don't think so either. I think that the Broncos are a little bit probably almost like they're almost like kind of tied down with block. I think they really need to see what's going on there.